I, John Craig, a peace officer employed by the Harris County Sheriff's Office, have reason to believe and do believe that Carolyn Court, date of birth 6/19/1951, a white female with listed Texas driver's license number, hereafter styled defendant, committed the offense of murder on or about January 19, 2020, at a residence located at 14122 Barrons Bridge Drive in Harris County, Texas. This belief is based on the following facts. Officers were dispatched to 14122 Barrons Bridge Drive in Harris County, Texas in reference to a shooting. The victim was identified as Ray Court, and he was pronounced dead at the hospital. The female was identified as Carolyn Court. She was transported to 601 Lockwood Drive, where she provided a statement. The defendant stated she and Mr. Court are currently separated, but are still married. Mr. Court arrived at the residence at approximately 11 a.m. to pick up some personal belongings, and they were going to go to lunch. When Mr. Court arrived, he was driving his girlfriend's vehicle. The defendant stated this infuriated her, and when Mr. Court entered the residence, she attempted to slap him. He grabbed her wrist to avoid being slapped or to avoid being assaulted. The defendant stated Mr. Court went to the bathroom, and while he was in the bathroom, she went to her bedroom and retrieved a Smith & Wesson .38 revolver and returned to the entrance foyer. The defendant stated when Mr. Court exited the bathroom and she confronted him with the gun, she admitted cocking the hammer and pointing the gun at Mr. Court while demanding answers to the questions she was asking, at which time the gun was discharged. The defendant admitted to having a bad temper.
Ms. Court, I'm going to find probable cause exists in your case. Your case is pending in the 182nd District Court. That's Judge Daniel Lacayo. Ms. Court, are you asking for Judge Lacayo to appoint you a lawyer, or are you going to hire your own attorney? Okay. And would you like the assistance of Mr. Williams, the public defender, for purposes of this hearing?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you a U.S. citizen, Ms. Court?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Williams, on bail.
Yes, Judge. We would ask for a $40,000 bond for Ms. Court. She does score a 1-1 on her public safety assessment, below average risk, having no prior criminal history. She is 68 years old. She's lived in Houston for 48 years. She has one adult son. Was the owner of Global Foods of Houston, or co-owner, for over 40 years. Prior to that, she was a hairdresser for 20 years. She does have her own vehicle to get back and forth to court. So for those reasons, we would ask for a $40,000 bail on this on behalf, Judge.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Williams. Mr. Levine, on bail.
Thank you, Your Honor. The state has filed a motion for high bond. We've asked for a $150,000 bond.
All right, Ms. Court, I'm going to set your bond at $150,000. I'm not going to approve a personal bond in your case. This decision can be appealed to Judge Lacayo when you appear in front of him. Your lawyer can approach and ask for a bond reduction or appeal my decision. Please have a seat.